My life pretty much revolves around three things: music, the archive, and my dog, Monet. We've actually been living together for 5 years now. He's not the easiest to look after, but he's also one of the biggest sources of joy in my life. I actually named him Monet because when I first adopted him from a shelter house, his tail actually looked just like a paintbrush. Now, I'm getting curious. Do you also have pets? If you do, what are their names? And if not, what kind of pets would you love to have? And do you have any potential names in mind? Looking forward to your replies. But for now, here goes Your Dog Loves You by Colt featuring Crush. This is Yohan Lee checking in. Welcome to the archive. And you are tuning into The Archive, the show where we explore K-pop and K-content with deep dives, unique stories, hidden meanings, and fresh insight, all from our cozy library studio. A warm welcome to the show. I see many of you joining us through YouTube live chat at this moment. Just to do a quick attendance check, maybe we should make this a regular thing, right? Attendance check. I'm sorry if it sounds too much like a school right now, but you guys are here with us in the archive, looking just like a library. So here it goes. I see Jun joining us saying hello to us. We also have Benny joining us at this very moment. Paulina Maldonado is here with us. Mike Sarlos is also saying hello. Sangmin Park is here. Sohyun is also here with us. Chris Marquez, Siska joining us. Rainy is here with us. Yanita, Gabby. We also have AI Lita joining us. Also, everyone mentioning out the file cabinets, all right? Jun is here with us. Also scrolling down a bit more, Gabby again. Lenny is here with us too. A big welcome to the show. Anna Orante, B4 Bahar, all of you joining us at this very moment. So yesterday after the show, we had a little bit of an interesting dispute over whether our emoji should be a magnifying glass or a file cabinet or a cat in a box. We ended up opening a poll on our Instagram account, and you guys ended up choosing out the file cabinet. And thus, our official emoji has now become the file cabinet. So this is your chance, everyone, on the YT live chat. Send in all the file cabinets right now for me. That'd be very nice. And as I mentioned, everyone, the question of the day is: do you have a pet? If you do, what are their names? If you don't, what kind of pet would you like to own and take care of in the future? And what are the potential names? My dog, the name is Monet. I adopted him. He was actually born in a rescue home. He was like 2 months old when I first picked him up. And this is my dog, Monet. I think that was like Christmas Eve or something. I gifted him with that beautiful, I don't know how to call it, a scarf. And he's just lost. He's like, what is this? Get it off me. But he is my biggest joy, and I am so curious of your pets. So let us know right away. And of course, if you guys enjoy sending in any other emojis, those are fine. But our official mascot emoji is the file cabinet. So all of us, the file cabineters, let's go. Now with that said, here goes the manual to how you can utilize our show. First up, for the local listeners, you can tune in on Jeju-do Island at 88.7 MHz in Jeju City, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. You can also tune into GGN, the Global Gwangju Network, at 98.7 MHz in Gwangju Metropolitan City and 93.7 MHz in Yeosu City. If you are in Seoul or cannot access these frequencies, please tune in online at arirang.com/radio. And if you want to watch the visual radio, please check out our official YouTube channel, Arirang Radio K-pop. Most importantly, you can find our Instagram account at thearchive_8F, where we actively post highlights of our show. You can also DM us if you have a message you'd like read on air or any song request. Plus, we also have a link tree in our Instagram bio, everyone, where you can find the Google Forms link for our weekly Wednesday segment, The Anonymous, where you can share your worries and concerns with us. Also, for the weekend corners, the link tree tab is available up there, so please go ahead and check it out. And now here goes a forecast of what we are going to do today. Everyone, during the first hour of the program, we'll dive into the latest highlights in K-pop and K-content, starting with the Spotlight. Next, in Fresh on the Shelf, we'll feature the newest K-pop release. Then in Digina, we'll be exploring a fascinating trivia fact that offers deeper insight into the world of K-pop and K-culture. After that, we have our unofficial Noraebang Corner, Between the Lines, uncovering the hidden meanings behind iconic lyrics in Korean songs. And finally, we wrap up with Incoming, where we read out your messages that came through our YouTube live chat and Instagram DMs. And of course, in the second hour today, we've got our weekly segment Group Study launching, where we take a deep dive into K-pop icons, breaking down their music and artistry with our AJohn featuring in the room. I know that he is very much welcomed by our listeners, and I can't wait to get him back in the studio. The second hour it will be. Again, the best way to send in your responses and replies for the question of the day surrounding the pets is by DMing us right now. Once you DM our writer, AJohn will be scrapping it for me, and I get it in an Excel sheet right here. So this is your chance as we take a listen to 고양이 Cat by 선우정아 featuring IU, followed by Home by Roy Kim. Please send in your responses. By the way, these two songs, Cat and Home, were both inspired by their very own pets. So without anything, let's jump into it. Here it goes.
Welcome to Arirang Radio.
Yes, everybody, we just listened to two songs back to back. That was 고양이 Cat by 선우정아. I believe that is SWJA on all those English platforms, featuring IU, and of course Home by Roy Kim. The first song was inspired by 선우정아. She was observing a cat, so the song was all about a cat, and the song Home by Roy Kim was inspired by Roy's very own dog, who I believe passed away a few years ago. It was really a message saying, life is tough, you might be struggling here and there, but remember that I'm always here for you as your home. So come back and just relax. Such a sweet, sweet song, isn't it? Again, today's topic is pets, everyone. So if you have a pet, tell me about it. Tell me about your pet, brag. Tell me about the names. If you don't, tell me what kind of animal or pet would you like to have in the future. Now we're going to move out to our next corner, the spotlight, checking out the latest buzz in today's industry. We're going to shift our focus to K-pop, K-content, and K-culture, and here's what's making waves, everyone. Let me begin with the first news. Starship Entertainment's boy group survival show premieres on March 14th at 9:30 p.m. KST on YouTube. The first episode will narrow 33 contestants down to 21 New Kids 21. With global voting for the show will begin right after the episode at 10 p.m. KST on March 14th and continue until April 3rd at 10 a.m. KST. Once the so-called New Kids 21 is formed, the show will follow their growth and challenges as they strive to make their official debut. I know that many of you guys are very excited for this show, and it really means a lot to support your artist from the very scratch. So if you're looking for a new artist to support, this is your chance. Go make sure to vote on the program. Moving on, we also have solo artist PB announcing her first world tour called Eve, starting with a 3-day concert in Seoul from May 16th all the way up to 18th. The tour will continue in North America in June before moving to Asia and Oceania from August to October. The tour Eve is part of BB's ongoing Love Era music series. Tickets for the Seoul concert will be available for fan club members on March 19th and for the general public on March 20th via Interpark. So if you're a fan, if you're living in North America, this is it, everyone. Go ahead, check out the tickets. By the way, everyone, what day today? Did you know today is World Math Day? I'm not a big fan already, but World Math Day is an annual event that celebrates mathematics and encourages people of all ages to engage in math-related activities. It was first organized in 2007 by 3P Learning. It is also an online international mathematics competition powered by Mathletics, a learning platform from 3P Learning. And trust me, guys, I am not good with numbers. I struggle with math. I almost failed a class a long time ago. But for those of you who are very good with numbers, I hope you enjoy this next track. Coming from Laboom, 상상 더하기, Journey to Atlantis. And yes, everybody, that was 상상 더하기, Journey to Atlantis by Laboom, a classic, isn't it? A lovely, lovely tune. Many of our listeners are saying we need more of Laboom, and I have to agree with you on that. Incredible team indeed. I also see Jun saying, today is Popcorn Lovers Day too. Is there such thing like that? Popcorn Lovers Day? Celebrated on the second Thursday in March. It is a dream come true for all popcorn fans. And right under Jun's comments, I see B for Bahar with a popcorn emoji. Saying what's funny is that people associate math with numbers all the time, but after a certain level, you never find numbers in math. That is so true. Once you hit calculus, it's all about symbols and like all these stuff that I don't even want to know. I'm sure many of you guys are actually with me, right? I'm terrible at math. Oh, I only wish I had that brain, but I never did. Definitely more leaning towards history and like economics and like arts. Calculus, the worst nightmare ever. I also see Sohyun commenting, I am terrible at math. Well, I'm with you on that, Sohyun. Team no math, right? Anyways, we are going to move on now to check out the latest release in the K-pop market through Fresh on the Shelf. I did reach out for the shelf on my left yesterday, but you guys were telling me it's the wrong shelf. So I'm going to go for somewhere else this time. To my right. Here it is. Okay, so this one is coming from an artist named Ash Island, everyone. Ash Island, I believe we have many fans, a very young rapper who is so very talented, R&B artist. His real name is Yoon Jin Young. He was a contestant at a program called High School Rappers Season 2. He finished in 4th place, and guess what? Last night he released a new song, and this was in collaboration with another fascinating artist slash producer. The name is Chico. I took a listen to it and it is incredible, everyone. If you enjoyed watching High School Rapper, I'm sure you are familiar with the name Ash Island, bringing out incredible discography, and this is another amazing addition. Let's enjoy it together, coming from Ash Island featuring Chico, 괜찮아, It's Okay. Was 괜찮아, It's Okay by Ash Island featuring Chico. That was dropped last night. Incredible voice, isn't it? Ash Island from the start just killing it with his incredible tone, and then Chico just adding on top of it as an extra charm. Really, the synergy is incredible in the track. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. The entire album is fascinating, so please go ahead and check it out. Aimlita says, yes, Ash Island, I already like this song from the first melody. Yana also says, 첫 시작부터 Ash Island's voice is incredible. 100% agreed. We also have June mentioning, still keeping the pet theme, looking forward. Good point, because I mentioned that our very next corner right now called Did You Know is also related to pets. So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into it, everyone. Did you know that Korean celebrities have some of the most interesting pet names, and many of their pets even have their own influencer accounts? Now, here are some fun facts about these celebrity pets, star pets, and their massive social media followings. So to begin with, I'm going to start with BTS Jungkook, who has a dog named Pam, who has gained over 7 million followers on Instagram, everybody. Yes, Pam has his own account and is quite the celebrity in his own right. I need that account. 7 million, okay. Moving on, Rose from Blackpink. She has a dog named Hank. Hank also has his own Instagram account with a whopping 4.7 million followers, making Hank just as famous as his owner. Also, Taeyeon from Girl Generation has a dog named Zero, who is often seen on her social media, gaining so much love from the fans. Joy from Red Velvet also has Hennimi, also capturing the hearts and getting plenty of attention online. Also, for the cat lovers out there, Park Soo-hong, a popular comedian, also has a cat named Ta-hong-yi, who is just as cute and famous as his owner, often posting adorable pictures on his own Instagram accounts. So all these star pets already so very well known all across the globe. I envy their accounts very much. And with that said, I sincerely had to play out this song because I checked out the Instagram account for Jungkook's Pami, and Pami is such a cool dog. I didn't follow yet, but I think I will because he looks so gorgeous and divine. Amazing dog, incredible. I'm gonna play out a song by Jungkook of BTS. Here goes, Standing Next to You. Incredible song. This song always gets me dancing. We call it 내적 groove in Korean, inner groove. You can't just sit down and relax listening to the song, right? You gotta dance to it. I see many comments coming up right now. 나펜순 is saying, 저는 오늘부터 강아지입니다. 전국에. From today, I'm gonna call myself Jungkook's dog, holding what 7 million followers on the IG account. Incredible, isn't it? And during the song, I gave you the visual materials to how the dog looks, Pami. There it is. Looking so cool, right? Literally standing next to Jungkook. Looking so very cool and so very mature. An incredible dog for sure. Doberman, if I am correct, is the name of the breed. I hope that was informative enough. Also, Jun says, I'm singing along together with Yohan. Incredible. And we also have 나펜준 again mentioning 위켄드가 이 노래 불렀어도 멋졌을 듯 아니면 나펜준 saying this song would have also went very well with Weekend's voice or my voice, 나펜준's voice. 너무 좋습니다. Incredible, isn't it? Alrighty, it is time, everyone, that we're gonna sing along to this one incredible together, looking at the lyrics. It is time for Between the Lines. And today's lyrics actually goes like this. 오늘의 가사입니다. 내 맘을 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다 해. One more time. 내 맘을 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다 해. This is a lyric from a song called 들었다 놨다. In English, it's called Love Actually by the band Daybreak. This line translates to you make my heart go up and down and up and down. The lyrics perfectly captures the emotional roller coaster of love itself. The repetition of 들었다 놨다 emphasizes how the speaker's emotions are constantly shifting, like their heart is being lifted and dropped with no control. I mean, when you fall in love, it's that feeling that many people can relate to, right? When you experience the unpredictability of their feelings, especially in love or moments of inner conflict, you know, it's one day you're like, I'm so excited for this person, but then the next day you're like, does he or she doesn't like me, or what's gonna happen to us? And like that feeling is very well portrayed through this song. I'm gonna flip back and forth with the screen. When the part comes on, I'm going to put it up so everyone sing along to it. The romanized lyrics are also available. So without further ado, here it goes. Today's Between the Lines song coming from Daybreak, 들었다 놨다 Love Actually. 들었다 놨다 Love Actually. It's difficult pronunciation, isn't it? Even for me, it's like 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다 들었다 놨다. It takes time to practice, but I hope you guys enjoyed this song. From the look of it, you guys did. Soyeon says, I should go get my microphone. Gabby says, guitar solo. Bahar says, help, I can't pronounce. Very cool. Ainlita says, it lifted my mood. That makes me so very happy. Also, we have 나펜준 saying, 내가 제일 잘 부를 거야. I'm gonna do the best in singing this. 2등 드리겠습니다. I'm gonna give you the second place for that. 제가 1등이죠. Me number 1. Because I was singing my soul out in the studio. And I'm pretty sure AJohn was also singing out there. So that is very, very cute. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna do this all the way through Monday to Friday during the live broadcast. So everyone get ready to sing along with us. Usually that's around 4:40. So get ready for that every day. Sounds good? Yana says, yeah, 기분이 너무 좋아요. Feeling so very happy right now. Thank you. That means a lot, and that makes me very, very happy too. It is time to check some incoming messages that slid in through our DM account now. We had many, many messages coming in. The question was, do you have a pet? If you do, what are their names? If you don't, what kind of pets do you want to have in the future, and what would be the potential names? Again, for me, I have a pet dog, 5-year-old dog named Monet. I named him Monet because when I first adopted him, his tails kind of looked like a paintbrush dipped in a white paint. So it reminded me of painters, so he became Monet, because that's also my favorite painter. Now I'm very curious about your stories. Let me begin with the one that came in from Yana. Here it is. Yana says, happy Thursday, AJohn and Yohan. So excited for study group today. I'll change to my hoodie when I get back home soon, as I am preparing to multitasking with my real work too. I'm curious if you guys have any special methods for studying. For me, I'm so distracted as a person. I have to set a timer for myself, like 30 minutes or 1 hour to finish certain task, or else timer bomb will explode. Anyways, let's have fun today together. Question of the day, Mom has so many cats. 5 now, I think, but I'm not personally raising them. I only played with them during weekends. I used to have 2 hamsters during my study days. If I were to have hamsters as pets again, I probably would name them Momo-chan. Flying squirrel in Japanese is the name's origin. Ooh, that's cute, right? 5 cats. How do you do that? 5 cats. I mean, raising a dog, a single dog itself requires so much effort, and I'm getting my sleep quality has degraded so badly. But 5 cats, especially in that they're so active at night, a big respect to your mother, and you should get yourself a new hamster or even a flying squirrel if possible, Yana. If you do, make sure to take a picture and share it with us. It would look so cute, and I would make fun of that pet hamster, calling it Momo-nim, like in the Korean version. Looking forward to that day. Now, moving on, another message coming in for the question of the day. Jun says, I don't have any pets, but I always wanted to own a dog. Maybe Johan can help me think of a cute Korean name if I do own a dog in the future. A Korean name. So, Jun, your name is June, so that is you are in Korean. That's like June, the month of June. Yu월. So and together it's called Yu월. So maybe you can call it Yu월. Yuwal? Yuwal? It sounds like yinho, but Yuwal might work, right? Hey Yuwal. Hey Yuwal. Oh, it doesn't really stick, doesn't it? If you actually get a dog in the future, Jun, let me know. I'll come up with a better name. I'm not the most creative person on spot, so forgive me for just calling your potential dog Yuwal. Moving on, another one coming in from Lenny. Lenny saying, I had cats, birds, fishes when I was a kid. Now I'm not taking care of any pets, but Okti and one stray cat comes to my house every day. One stray cat came to my house 2 times in a day for food. My previous cat was named Gendat. All of those are already in heaven. Aw, sorry to hear that. Lenny actually sent us a photo, so let me go back to our IG account to see if we can find the picture that she has sent in. It's kind of difficult for me because I have to scroll down all these messages, and here is the message sent in by Lenny. Oh my goodness, so cute. Look at that. Aw, stray cat that comes in to visit her twice a day for food. She also sent another photo. Here it is. Ooh, fish. Fishes are so very nice. Chick, is it? Oh, so cute. And also we have a hen. I think that's a hen, right? Oh, looking so charismatic. Thank you for sharing that with us. Looking so very cool, actually. I want to check some comments first. Coming up right now. Jun says Yuwar is not a bad idea though. Oh, if you're gonna take it, I would be honored. That'd be very, very cool. Yana says, shall I raise a hamster again? I only raised them before because I used them to wake up my roommate. How would you use your hamster to wake up your roommates? They're in a cage, aren't they? Do you take them out and like put it in her t-shirt or something? That'd be so bad, by the way. Many of our listeners, Esther, Peachy, they're all saying such cute pictures to Lenny's pets. So very cute. Wendy says, love the facial expression in the last pic. Aww. And Lenny just corrected me by saying the first cat that we saw, that is Genjut, the cat that passed away, I believe. Thank you for sharing the messages. Moving on to some more messages now. I have Siska saying, Yellow, Yohan, and AJohn. I don't really have any pets because I think I cannot take good care of them. Even fish also RIP in my hands. Aww. But when I was a kid, our family used to have 3 little tigers and 1 chimpanzee? Wait. 3 little tigers and 1 chimpanzee, your dad's pets. We released them to the zoo when they were grown up. The Samoyed in my IG profile pic is my friend's pet anyways, but already passed away now. I would love to have a puppy and I want Peanut name for her or him. Whoa, too much details right now. Okay, Siska used to have 3 baby tigers, tiger cubs I'm assuming, and then 1 chimpanzee in her house. Now that is a once in a lifetime kind of story, isn't it? How did you do that? I would love to know. I would actually move to a country that allows me to do that because, Raising a cub, that sounds incredible. And by the way, Samoyed is also one of my favorite dog breeds. They're so fluffy, so cute. They're like little polar bears, aren't they? Definitely cool. And also, Peanut would be a nice name. Hey, Peanut, do you want a treat? Let's go out. Go for a walk, Peanut. It sticks, it sticks. Peanut would go well with a brownish fur dog, something like poodle or maybe even a Yorkshire Terrier, right? Jessica, those could be an option, I'm assuming. Thank you for the message. Another one coming in from Julia. Here it goes. Julia says, "Hi, Yohan, AJohn, and listeners. I am a fish owner. My dream breed of dog is a German Shepherd. Ooh. I will not buy a dog for a long time because it is a big responsibility. Walking, the cost of keeping the dog healthy, and with animals, it is more difficult to rent an apartment." Oh, so very true. After all, a German Shepherd is a large, big dog, and you need to provide them with suitable housing conditions. And what are your dream dog breeds? Yohan and AJohn, says Julia. Okie dokie. German Shepherds are like police dogs. They are so smart, they are so well trained, and these dogs are so loyal to you. But good point that it is difficult to find apartments, especially when you have a pet. And also, you need to provide the right conditions for the pets, right? So, adopting a pet is highly recommendable because they bring so much joy to our lives. But at the same time, you need to rehearse yourself raising a dog. Even for myself, I wanted a dog for such a long time, but I had to rehearse every single day, imagining myself going back home after a long day, going out, getting home so tired, but coming out right away to walk the dog. Like those kind of rehearsals really help you dedicate yourself to really adopting a dog. Again, big challenge, but again, having a pet is one of the biggest joys in life. So if you are dedicated enough, if you think you are ready, why not go for it, right? Many comments coming in right now. We also have a Chris saying, best name for a dog or cat would be Taxi. Ooh, nothing like running around the streets yelling, "Taxi!" That's hilarious. That is actually a great idea. I don't think the taxi drivers will be happy. Marte Desiree says German Shepherds is a pretty breed. I agree with you 100%. They're so very cool, so handsome. Very good looking pets, of course. Thank you again for all the messages that you have sent in. For those unread messages, I'll try to cover them over our weekend show, so please don't feel sad about it. Thank you to Marte, Wendy, Chris, Esther, Rainy, Sohyun, and those are the messages that slid in through our DMs today. Already time to wrap up the first hour. I'm gonna wrap it up with a song. This one, the best feeling after a long day is to go hug your dogs, right? So I have to play out Hug by Rise. I'll meet you in the second hour. We'll have our very own AJohn joining us for the very first episode of the group study segment. It's going to be very cool, so make sure to stick around to the very end of the show, everyone. For now, here goes Hug by Rise, and I'll meet you in the second hour.